Hi everyone, I'm Chris O'Neill from Sew the Distance. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited about today because I get to talk about my second favorite subject, my first being quilting. My second favorite subject though is thrifting because I love the thrift. If you joined me last year, you saw my mom and I going thrifting, which was so much fun. And we were looking at all the Christmas stuff and even made some items like this. And I know you all love that, so I wanted to do that again this year, but I'm gonna twist it up a little bit because I'm gonna have you decide or vote on which one you want me to upcycle. I also made, let me show you this, this last year out of pajamas, and this was also a big hit, but I didn't show a tutorial on this. So if you want a tutorial on this, also let me know. This was a lot of fun to make. I just have to go get some more pajamas, but that's not a big deal because I love going to the thrift store, so no skin off my back. All right, so let's look at what I have, and I'm going to tell you what my plans are for these items, and it's going to kind of help you get an idea of what you can do with thrifted items beyond fabric. These items I've been thrifting for, I don't know, last 6 months or so with this video in mind, so I didn't get these all in one place. Now I did get some fabrics. Oh, and I'll give you options at the end on which three I will give you to choose from. I'm going to be a little easy on myself and not have like all of these as an option. Also, there may or may not be some things that I already have planned. So, okay, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so we can get started talking. Of course, fabric is fabric, and you can find this all the time at thrift shops and at yard sales. You can see this is some of my haul from this year. I have a few others. This piece was 10 cents. I mean, 10 cents for this. 10 cents for this whole panel. Like, you can't beat it. So you can find some deals like that when you're out and about. Also, like I showed yesterday, tablecloths, sheets, even scrubs, nurses' scrubs, that makes great fabric if you want to use that. But I'm going to go a little bit further and a little bit beyond that stuff that's kind of, we know about, right? Okay, let's talk about it. So the first thing I want to talk about is this really great stocking. I paid $2.99 for it if it wasn't on sale. It might have been on sale because sometimes they do 50% off. I love the size, I love the shape, and yeah, it's a really pretty store-bought stocking, right? But what is really cool about this is I can take it apart and use it as a template for another stocking. So look at things like that and think, oh, okay, how is this made? And can I seam rip it and take it apart and see how it's made and then remake it in my own fabrics. One tip when you're doing this, however, is take lots of pictures or even record it so you know how it goes back together. I've been there. I gotta move this camera up because I'm all squished down. Let me do that. Okay, that's much better. All right, back to it. So it's just a great idea for this, if I do say so myself. And you can do that with anything, purses, tote bags, whatever. And well, we'll talk about that in a minute. I do have some tote bags, but I have other plans for that. All right, the second thing, and this is super popular right now, I've seen it on other platforms and stuff, not so much here, but I've seen it, is this is a pillow sham. And you can see, look, it's a pillow sham. It has an opening. I'm gonna lay it flat here. I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, this is such a pretty, it looks Christmassy to me. I don't know if it ever was intended to be. The name is St. Nicholas Square, so I think it is supposed to be a Christmas one. It is store-bought. You can see all the tags and everything. But I thought, my goodness, this would make a beautiful something, whether it's two smaller pillows, or which would be really great, or even a table runner or tote bag. You could do all kinds of stuff with this by taking it apart. And you can see the quilting on the inside. Now, it is a really polyester, whatever this is, so it wouldn't be good for like anything that you'd put heat on. But anything else you could absolutely do something with. And this is one of our contenders that you can vote on. I love this. I am definitely doing something with this and can't wait to share if it gets picked. If it doesn't get picked, that's okay. I'll share the finished product maybe if I get it done before the end of the series. Anyway, I love reusing or reclaiming things like this and making it my own. All right, next, same thing with taking it apart. This little tiny placemat. This was 99 cents. I don't know if I said what this was. I don't even know if the tag's still on it. It's not. I'm sure I didn't pay more than $3 for it, but anyway, back to this one. This is a cute little placemat, and I loved the fabric. Not only is it a great item that I could repurpose by reclaiming this fabric, Y'all don't like the word harvesting when I used it in my last thrifting video. That's not in this series, but my regular thrifting video. So I'm going with reclaim. So hopefully that's better. Anyway, I could take this apart, use the fabric. I could recreate this. I could use its dimensions, see how it's made, take it apart that way. Or I could just use it as a placemat because it's really, really cute. One thing I don't like about it is there's no batting or anything in it. I'd want it to have a little bit more body, but hey, it's adorable and I love the fabric. All right, next up, we'll put these on the floor. I recently found these at we're gonna put that on the floor too, at a yard sale. And I think it was last weekend. This is a set of 4 placemats. I paid $1 for all 4. I mean, the set, so 25 cents a piece. And I really, really like them. They are definitely, well, I think at least, handmade. And I thought these would be really great to practice machine quilting. So you could just do that to play with different, like if you're doing free motion quilting, different quilting techniques. But it's also a great pattern. Or even just taking it apart and quilting these, I think it would uplift these a little bit. And of course, there's all these videos on making tote bags and stuff, which you could do with this, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like it as much. Maybe put an applique in here. You could do a lot of things with this. Or, again, leave them as placemats. All right, next up, let me find it. All right, I found these 2 bags at a thrift shop a couple months ago. And I found this one first and this one next. I don't know if the same person donated them. No price on these, but again, I don't think I paid much for them. I don't usually. I love this fabric. I think it's really, really cute. It would look great in this scrappy holiday crunch block that we're making. And we have this wonderful gray, so I definitely could reclaim this fabric. I could also see how this is made. I could also use it as my own thing. I don't know. I could do all kinds of stuff with it. You can make something new out of it. And then we have this one. It has a little bit more body to it. But again, same thing. I love this fabric. I don't know how much fabric's here, but it's quite a bit. You could do something with this and really have some fun. I love the pink inside, or I could leave it as a cute little tote bag. There's just some options. So look at these things differently. I think this is the last thing I was going to show. All right. Yes, this is it. All right. So this placemat, here, let me hold it up. This placemat, table runner rather, I show in my thrifting video when I went to Vermont. I bought a bunch of stuff and this was one of them. So you might have seen this before if you've been following me for a long time. It's really nice. I mean, somebody made this, obviously, but there's things about this that I don't love. I don't love the stitching in the ditch. I am not a fan. Some of these seams don't lay flat. Not a big deal, but for me, I think it could be really given a makeover and stay as a table runner. I love this purple on the back, but we could take this apart and really make this shine. And at the same time, get inspiration for making one out of Christmas fabric if we want to. I could even do a double-sided. I already have a video on a double-sided table runner, however, so I probably wouldn't do that, but you could absolutely watch that video and do something like that with a project like this. So if you find something like this, definitely pick it up. I can't remember how much I paid. I know it wasn't a lot. All right, so the 3 that you can vote on, let me grab them. Oh, one more thing. I'm so excited. You know me and old quilts. I couldn't resist this, okay? I just couldn't resist it because I'm like, this is so cool and this is so innovative. And as quilters, we're innovative, if nothing else. This is what is this? This is an apron made out of an old quilt. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It is a complete apron. They even glued this shut. I'm not sure if this was a pillowcase they used or what on the back, but it's definitely glued shut. I love that it's an old quilt that they repurposed into a wonderful apron. All right, for the things to vote on, should I put this in there? What could I do with, I mean, you can definitely make something like a placemat, absolutely. You could leave it, you could do all kinds of stuff with it. Look at these 45-degree angle mitered corners, oh my goodness. So we could do something with this. Could this be on the list? Well, no, you know, it's not really holiday related. I guess you could make it holiday related, but now I'm gonna leave this one off, okay? So now the 3 that you get to vote on are, I could do this, but anyway, I'm getting distracted. This pillow sham, which I think I already mentioned, doing something with that. This tote bag and doing something fun with that. And rethinking, giving this a nice little beautiful makeover. All right, those are the 3, unless you guys say something else, but those are the three. So in a future video, I record these a few days early, so it will probably be sometime next week. I will show this. I just need to make sure I get all the information back from you on which one you want to see. And yeah, I'll record that in a future video and you'll get to see how I upcycle. And I hope this inspires you to go to yard sales and thrift shops, and even Facebook Marketplace sometimes has things or whatever, but finding things that you can take and make something else out of, and it reduces what goes into our landfills and also inspires us as quilters. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you take some time to sew. I'll see you real soon. Bye.